especially as a Black woman, there is an insane amount of pressure that our community puts on us, that society puts on us, and that we put on ourselves to be operating at the top level, top tier, number one, and this is why I tell people that you can buy all the self-help books in the world, you can pay for all the courses, you can even pay for a financial counselor, but until you forgive yourself and you actually take those steps to release the pain and the torment that you put yourself through, beating yourself up over your poor financial decisions in your past. Once you get past that, it's so much easier to start learning, unlearn a lot of those bad behaviors and reteaching yourself, reparenting yourself, and go out and get me a job somewhere. So that was one of the best things I think my mom has ever taught me. And then something else was negative that my dad actually taught me. And it was, I guess you could say, I learned that what happens when you don't build on your skills, right? Okay. And my dad was one of those people who put all his eggs in a basket and it didn't work out. And he spent the rest of his life being mad at the world, being bitter, drinking and things like that. And it was definitely a negative trait that I carried with me in the sense that I saw the other side of that coin, and it traumatized me so bad that I did anything I could to not be there. Right. Like, when I tell you I'm a workaholic, like, it don't matter if I'm working for myself as an entrepreneur or if I'm working for somebody else, I'm putting 1,000% in it. I'm up 2-3 o'clock in the morning studying. I'm paying for workshops. I'm going to conferences.
Everybody has a different way that they approach their finances, and we keep them personal finances personal. You gotta love it. So let's go and dive into the second segment, which is talking about these adversities that, you coming through as a Black woman in the financial space. How was it having those money conversations with other people?
It was hard. And in a sense, the military handicapped me. I knew that my check came on the 1st and the 15th of every month, no matter how hard I worked, no matter if I went to work or if I was on leave. Like, I just knew that was coming. And that gave me this inflated sense of self-worth. I felt like I could make whatever financial decision I want because, again, it don't matter. My check come on the 1st and the 15th. Remember, I don't know nothing. I don't have to budget if I know for a fact what my check is going to be every single month. It also, I didn't learn the necessary skills to succeed post-military. And everybody has a different experience based on the leaders that they had when they served. So credit actually affects a lot more than just your ability to go in a bank and get a loan for something, right? Credit determines how much you're going to pay in car insurance. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that, but the same information that's reported on your credit report is reporting on the report that they pull. Usually it's called a Clue Auto report. So if you have high insurance, go pull your Clue Auto report to see what they're saying about you. But it determines that. For a lot of young people, it determines where they go to college. Because if you or your parent has bad credit and you're trying to get these student loans, you can't afford to go to a 4-year university and afford those student loans. For a lot of people, it determines where you live, right? Because if your credit is bad, you can't move here. If you have anything less than a 700, we do not accept your application. Go somewhere else. And then you're stuck in these low income bank deserts, right? Unable to really make those changes to elevate. So it's like credit affects a lot more than just money.